2027, should the Southeast not come out and say no, enough is enough? Because the Northern are wanting to take back their position.
No. See, the Northerners are behaving as if they are born actually to rule Nigeria. They are, if you ask me, they are archaic people. Those are people whose thinking is, is still low. I mean, they have low thinking ability. Because they don't come to destroy properties, accusing Tinubu or Southwest of betraying you. Betray you as how? If you ask yourself, how was Nigeria when Buhari from North was Nigerian president? I don't know if you understand. Everything was like this. It is a continuation of where Buhari stopped. Nothing changes. It is the same Nigeria. We are still stagnated economically, socially, and otherwise. We are not going anywhere. As a matter of fact, Tinubu is Buhari. Do you understand me? As a matter of fact, Tinubu is Buhari. And moreover, Buhari is Tinubu. So they are all together, interwoven, the same regime, the same economy, the same dilapidated infrastructure, the same lack of employment. So nothing is different between Buhari and Tinubu. So if North is rioting over this administration, why didn't North riot even a single day during Buhari regime? You find out that this North, they are thinking as if they lost North in their brain. Actually, they have lost North in their various brains. Look at the Northern elite today. Why is it that we have mostly Almajiris, children out of school, children that are, handicapped only in the North? Are we not the same Nigeria that came to be or came into being in 1914? Are we different from the North? It is the same Nigeria. So nobody out of North and South should be thinking that they have upper hand over each other. It is a general thing. It is a secular country. So the North should go and sit down and keep quiet. They always speak and reason from the anus. It has actually indicated that they don't have formal education there. Look at parasites fighting people that are feeding them, like since inception of the country. Our independence was in 1960. What is it that North has done for Nigeria? The allocation of Lagos State and River State is what they used to pay salaries in the North. The North should keep quiet. They should keep quiet. This over-religious attitude of theirs is getting out of hand. Why shouting and talking about birthright, that they are taking what is there? Is it not democracy? You take it by election. It is by choice of the people. Yes, it is by choice. You don't take it by force. Taking it by force has actually defined you the most, at least, let me say, degraded human beings on earth. Could you take it by force? Is it your birthright? Is it not by electioneering process that could determine who will be president and who will not be? I think it is the right time we leave North to go be on their own. We are tired of this kind of tribal bigotry and religious divisiveness. So that they should go. Instead of saying they should take what is there, they should say not to should. So it is the right time we be on our own. Not to start what? Bargaining right now. What it will cost them to be on their own. Not taking back what is theirs. What is it that is theirs? The political leadership of the country. Before Uncle, since 1960 to date, was it not only North? North, how many years? And today, no school there, no hospital, no development. Today, we see all manners of terrorist groups in the northern Nigeria. Bandits everywhere. Herdsmen terrorism. Boko Haram terror group. What are we saying? Everything about vices. Everything about hostilities, enmities, cruelties is what the North is coming out with. They have nothing to offer in Nigeria. They are parasites. They should close their mouth.
They have nothing to offer.
Yes, North should tight up their mouth.
At least, should they know, since they are angry with the Yoruba,
angry with Yoruba for what? What did the Yoruba do?
Should they not join forces with the Igbos?
Buhari was there for 9 years. What is it that North has achieved? 8 years. What is it? Illiteracy of the highest order. poverty of the highest order, illiteracy, that is lack of education. They can't write, they can't read. All they know is Quranic education, Islamic ideology. Okay? North has gone too far to destroy that region by themselves using Arabic and Islamic ideology. There is nothing, absolutely nothing, to indicate that when a Northerner was there, things were right with them, nothing to show. It is the same Buhari administration that is Tinubu administration. Two of them are interwoven. I don't like what the North is saying, and I can't buy into it. To me, it's not my opinion that the North should be shouting and ranting and chanting about taking back what is theirs, as if it is their birthright to rule Nigeria. I say no to it.
But we saw Toyo Okugbe, former Peter Obi campaign manager, he said there's already an agreement that Tinubu will be president for 8 years. But the Northern them coming out to say that no, that they are coming back 2027 as regards the economy hardship in the country. Do you think that they have a better candidate that can make things happen?
No, the North does not have what it takes to get it right in Nigeria. One is that you don't have an expert, someone that can manage economy too competently in the North. They are not good on administration. The North is only good on Islamization and Arabic education. What they know is about Islam, Sharia law, Islamic law. I'm telling you the truth. I'm not abusing anybody. I'm saying it exactly how it is. If you talk about Islam, Quran, Arabic, that is not. Marrying 200 wives, feeding people, tagging all of them Almajiris. Almajirism is an ideology from Islam, and North has taken it serious more than any other part of the world. North is seeing Islam from the angle of Ottoman Danfodio, a jihadist from Futalejoleon Highland, over 300 years ago now. That is why they don't go to school, they don't embrace British civilization, which is modern Western civilization. All they know is reading Quran, turn it upside down, read meaning into it that if any man dies today of bloody activities, that is going to inherit how many millions of virgins in their heaven. That is a Muslim and Islam heaven. Because I don't think it is this our heaven. So let me tell you, the North should chop up their mouths and go home with their Arabic, Islamic, Quranic ideology. Nigeria does not belong to Hausa or Fulani. Nigeria belongs to those educated tribes in the southern Nigeria, which is Igbo, Yoruba, Uroba, so on and so forth. Fulani ideology, whatever it is, they should what? They should sit away from Nigeria and go into the Sahel countries, Sahara Desert, where they come from. What are they talking like that? Tinubu is not their problem. They constitute the same problem for themselves because Mahmoud Yakub is from North. Is he not a Northerner? The man that rigged Tinubu in. Okay, don't mind these people with their rantings and chantings. They are the one that caused their problem themselves.
Listen and listen good. These are the people you still want to bring upon the one that have been committing. You want to bring them again. Purpose of them, man. Be careful, because if you are not careful, we live to regret. Enough of that nonsense. We don't want it. We don't want it in our land. Let the Fulanis face their land in the north. The Northerners are the one that accepted the Manfodi or whatsoever is. God bless you. I remember my humble servant Benjamin Johnson. Listen and listen good. The man that speak the truth. IDP come in Imo State, being rebuilding again after the destruction, after saying no to that building. Now, purpose of the Ojo has finally collided with the Fulanis, and they have collected the money and they have shared it with the betrayers of the Igbos that are in the midst of the Igbos. So those ones now secretly are now building the ID camp to restructure it. But there is an information here, in case they don't know. Ofonye share oha ohericha. Man oha share ofonye oga hericha oga raya. It is a proverb which I will interpret. The meaning of this is this: when one person cook for public, he said public will eat it and finish it. But But when the public cook for one person, the person will not find it easy. In other words, Hope Uzodinma, you and your group, you have started again with the Fulanis. The Fulanis that come to Imo State, they come to Enugu State, they come to Anambra State, they come to Ebonyi State, they go to Kogi, they go to Benue, they go to Osun State, they go all over Nigeria, killing our children, raping our women, pushing them out of the farm, taking over the farm. Even as I'm talking to you, in Niger State, all the farmland have been destroyed. In Benue, all the farmland have been destroyed. Listen and listen good. These are the people you still want to bring upon the one that have been committing. You want to bring them again. Hope Uzodinma. Be careful, because if you are not careful, even your dead body will not be buried in Biafra land. You will end up in exile. But I'm using this opportunity for the sake of your children and the next generation, so that you will not be the one, so that you will not bring a problem that your generation will live to regret. Enough of that nonsense. We don't want it in our land. Let the Fulanis face their land in the north. The Northerners are the one that accepted the Manfodi or whatsoever is called.
But the Fulani see us as one Nigeria. Maybe that's why they feel comfortable, coming to settle down in Imo State.
Listen good. When you talk of one Nigeria, I believe it is the Igbos that believe in one Nigeria. In Lagos State, to start with, check all of them. How many of them pay house rent? No, how many of them, the Fulanis are paying house rent? How many of them are paying house rent? No, now let me tell me, how many are renting house? How many of them are renting shop? Yeah, you getting it? Everything they do is under free. They use water free. They live in a home free. They use your light, the Lagos State light free. They still run their business free. So what makes it one Nigeria? A country that you are not contributing for the growth of the economy, and you say you are one. A country that you are killing their children, their people, you say they are one. What makes it one? One Nigeria are the set of people that they are accommodating. One, they tolerate one another, they don't take life. They don't rape. They don't kill. Are you getting it? And they contribute to the economical development of a place that they find themselves. That is the meaning of one Nigeria. Go and check. I don't want to talk much. I want to talk about Lagos State that you and I are standing today. Go and check. Igbos are renting shops. They are paying. They pay for local government, local shop. They pay for local shop. They pay tax. They pay rent. All these things. And then now, even in my place now, they are giving us, they say radio, television, whatsoever, rich, you go pay. Is those Fulanis, are they paying it? No, that is the question. The answer is no. Here in Lagos, did I have a house? No. But they are making money. Igbos to rent house, Igbos to pay shop rent, Igbos to pay tax, Igbos to do everything for the development of Lagos State.
Are you saying that the Fulanis here in Lagos, they are not adding to the economic growth of Lagos State?
They are not adding. They are not adding. The only thing they do, let me tell you, as of last month, September, till now, they are busy killing. Their mothers, one Yoruba have for at Oluwole here. They murdered this guy at Okera Ajayi Road. And currently there is another one again. So that is their business.
So the idea is just to kill or
just to kill and occupy. That is why, thank God I'm in the midst of the Yorubas. They know that we understand. If you come from Osun State today, is the Yoruba the one in charge of Osun State? No, the Fulanis have murdered the Yoruba and occupied there. That is their mission, and that is their assignment, and that is what they come to do. So giving them a space in your place is like, it is better you say take over. than saying I give you space, because they will murder you and still take over. Original Osun man should come and bet me and say that I'm like a Kwara. Original Kwara man should come and tell me that I'm lying. Fulanis has taken over Kwara State. Kwara State belongs to Yoruba. Once you welcome them, they will come and they will kill you and they will occupy. What prompted Igbo to rise up? A Yoruba man all the way from America who came to help his people in Osun State. Waiting Payam, Fulani Payam. When Igbo rose up, what happened? Buhari sent his Fulani colleagues in the name of DSS to go and buy Idowu. To go and buy Igbo. Is that not so? But the person, the chief protector of this evil was not touched. Was not even questioned. Was not even disturbed. But for sure, Igbo, that is to tell you that these people are not good to relate with, not to talk of to live with. Shegumi brothers, you know, Shegumi is the negotiator of terrorists and is their chief spokesman. Yes, Shegumi want to Islamize Nigeria. Nigeria, you can Islamize the north, you cannot Islamize the Biafra land. We are for God. We belong to our Lord Jesus Christ. We are Christians. So Shegumi, you and your brothers, take note, and this is a message to you. You people will continue to fail in Biafra land because it's not your home. It is our home. And we must defend with our last blood. We must defend our land. Biafra, the last hope.
So Uzodinma is wrong. You renovate, you know, or that's the IDP camp. So it should not make, you know, that it should not make it happen for them.
It shouldn't even dare, because that is waste of money. It is our place. It is our place. We will be the one to build our place by ourselves. Nigeria should forget about that place. It's not Nigeria. It is a Biafran place. And the Biafrans have what it takes to build it, and we will build it. And the time is coming, by the special grace of God Almighty, Nigerians will be taking serious visa to come to Biafra land. Americans will be running to come to Biafra in order to do business, to run things. You understand me? See, there is a way you put your things. You know, they say, there's an adage my people say, Anya nebuzeri. They say, is the first chop. That's what it means. So by the time we finish building Biafra, we don't need to tell building or Trump or whosoever that will be there as at that time. We don't need to invite them. They will be the one that will be eager to come and visit us. Because Dubai is Saudi inviting Bidi. Is Dubai inviting Bidi? But they are the ones, sometimes they will like to go there for relaxation because they like good things. So by the time we finish Biafra, are you getting it? By the time we are through with Biafra, all over the world, presidents, I'm not talking of a local government chairman. No, I'm talking about #1 citizen of every country will like to come and pay visit to Biafra. Are you hearing me? So hope is on them, you and your evil Fulanis and evil Nigerian government should go to hell.
These boys, they say they committed terrorism offense, but why is it not ordering the AGF and the people in charge of releasing them to do the same thing?
You see, nnamdikanu issue is quite different from the young children, those minors that were arrested during August protest across the country. And, you know, it is, if you ask me, a shame on Nigerian government. It is due to deficiency in government that at least culminated to arrest of minors and detain them for 90 days. Just imagine 3 months. 90 days makes 3 months. See, and if you look at if you mirror or examine the offense, you know, that at least resulted to the arrest of those minors, we'll actually find out that we are lacking behind. Among the advanced countries of the world, Nigeria is lagging behind. Nigeria is drifting backwards on daily basis. We are not as advanced as other countries. How could you have charged innocent minors for treasonable felony? And the reason why they agitated is still the prevailing issue, national issue we have right now. Bad governance, hunger, bad government, lack of basic amenities, high cost of food items and basic goods, basic things, deprivation of infrastructural amenities. Those issues are still prevailing in this current administration of Tinubu. So those issues, yet you have not addressed it. If it is an advanced countries of Europe or America, they're supposed to be addressing those issues. They will take that as, you know, corrections and face the reality. But today, those prevailing issues are there, like giants, posing like giants before Nigerian state. And still, Tinubu himself has not seen the right thing to do, but still committing more and more, you know, heinous crimes against Nigerian people. See, the youths, if you ask me, should have gotten their own lawyer, take federal government to court, put, you know, place certain, at least go for liberal suit of, let's say, 1 trillion or 1 billion.
Hope it's not Nigeria court.
Those youth, yes. Those youth should be paid. They should be compensated. But being that Nigerian judiciary is what they are not looking at it from, you know, looking at it from that angle or perspective. All they know is that they said these people are youths. Some said, like IGO police said, those youths are acting drama. Because he knows IGO police is a Yoruba man. He can come out and say anything because of money. Yoruba man can come out and do anything in government just for the purpose of politics and make his money and go home. For instance, look at Ochibanjo now. Ochibanjo has not seen anything wrong in Buhari administration. He has made his money legally or illegally or whatever way. Ochibanjo is nowhere to be found. That's Yoruba man for you. The IG, Federal Police, is a Yoruba man. He just came out and said those children are acting drama. Could be that his children are among those minors that were detained. The IGO police will come out and say such thing. No. These are the kind of people, the vagabonds, you know, irresponsible people we have in Nigerian government today. And I'm telling you that we're not going to get it right. Why? In the beginning of inception of this administration, we actually come out to tell the world, members of the world, public, that since administration of Tinubu is an illegitimate one, there's no how we can get anything good from this government. What we are getting from this government is embezzlement of public fund, court contempt, that is disobeying court order. 3, rigging of election, some political juggernauts and idiots fighting, sitting or presiding governors. Then again, funding and extrajudicial funding, I mean pumping of fund into the judiciary, so that judiciary will always support the executive when there is a election malpractices. Look at how Department of Executive, I mean the presidency, has signed, you know, funds, increase of salaries of the Department of Judiciaries, the judges, the SANs. They are receiving 5 million per month as salary. That is 60 million per annum. So do you think that, one, anybody can go court with this present set of executives? You can't. If there is any election in Nigeria today, let's say presidential or gubernatorial, the sitting governors, the presiding president, they are going to have upper hand if they rig it. Because actually after rigging, you head to court, the judiciary, and they will do what? Favor the executives. That's why we are not going to anywhere. Are you listening to me? So what happened to the minors? What happened to the Nigerian people has actually indicated the rascality of the both executive and the judiciary department. They are aligning together to hold Nigerian peoples, to hold Nigerian citizens, hostage. I don't know what to understand. Where they are getting it wrong this time around is where everybody is agreeing that they are getting it right. Because they have the soldier, they have the police, they have the judiciary. The judiciary has actually come out to become a stooge, puppet, before the executive. The executive is the one that is in charge, both the lawmaking body and the very body that interprets our constitution, that is the judiciary, has been radicalized, paid and bought over by the Department of Executive.
Okay. But we've seen Atiku in the time past come and say that Tinubu is just like Hitler, Hitler of those days. He said, should Tinubu have even considered, due to the age of those boys, even arresting them?
He is guilty of whatever happened now. Anywhere in Nigeria, outside Nigeria, against Nigerians. Whatever happened against or to any Nigerian now in Nigeria and without Nigeria, Tinubu is responsible. Why? He's not going to turn his back on Nigeria. He's the one that actually stole Obi's mandate, claiming that Nigerians voted for you. When you claim that Nigeria voted for you, are for their good and they are for their bad. If anything happened to Nigerians, Tinubu is responsible to that. He should not abandon his office or responsibility, because he's the one. He should be answerable to all the anomalies going on in Nigeria today. Yes, what happened to those minors today? The incarceration is a shameless, is a shameful thing to the federal government of Nigeria, and Tinubu is the number one. So why should somebody come out and tell me that Tinubu does not know that those children are 2 years? Why? They were protesting against what? Hunger, bad governance, bad government, high cost of what? Goods. Standard of living is too high and excruciating on Nigerians. So when minors came out with Russian flag, actually the president of Nigeria, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, should know that he's not getting it right. So whatever that happens to anybody in Nigeria or anybody that is a Nigerian outside Nigerian soil, Tinubu is responsible to it. This has been indicating how far APC government has gone to destroy Nigerian nation. We are heading to nowhere again today. We are all heading to where? Atlantic Ocean. Destruction. Because we have a party that is very, very irresponsible. We have an administration that is very, very illegitimate. So everything is interwovenly not working right in Nigeria.